I had my phone ringing, getting text messages from people like, "Oh, is the top already in? Are we done now? Should we be selling?" Like, this is what people do, and many people do panic sell in these points.
Yep.
I think it's important to kind of zoom out and just think about things longer term. I mean, we say this in every podcast. I guess different audiences have different ways of reacting, but obviously us longer term investors in the market, it's kind of like just another Monday for us. Like I was taking the opportunity to expand. I haven't been buying big bites in the market for a while, like just my average kind of DCA strategy. I did take a bigger bite on a couple of the assets that kind of had sold off, up to 20-25% on the day. Some of the altcoins
did not fare up well.
Bitcoin and ETH as well. Like they, I guess where we think we're at in the cycle, we still think, we've got at least, well, my perspective at least, we've got another 9 months at least left in this run, into kind of 2025. So for me, it's just a perfect buying opportunity to kind of expand on those positions, and that's how I was kind of handling it on Monday.
Yeah, nice. I had a pretty similar approach. I bought some Bitcoin. That's pretty much all I bought, to be honest, which is weird for me.
Yeah, okay.
But I found out of those trenches. I was sort of saying to Ted, I was away for a lot of November when we saw a lot of the positive price action, so I missed quite a few swing trading opportunities, and I'd done quite well, I think, to date to stay on my hands. But I think just that volatility, I've had probably my best week of trading for a long time. So
yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
Out of the sort of the fire, there was definitely opportunity.
The people that are new in market and do kind of get spooked by these types of events, the last thing they would think of right now is that you've had the best trading week of your life. It's like, hey, how the hell has he done it, right? How's it been the best week for you? Is it just jumping on those opportunities, expecting that spring back or that kind of V-shaped recovery, right?
Well, there's for everyone's strategy, right? So for me, my strategy very much relies on understanding when the buyers are stepping in, and on the just lower time frame structure, for me, there was evidence of that. So I was happy to take a punt when things were down, like we said, 20%, right?
Yeah.
So just through sheer mean reversion, things coming back up to from where they fell from, it was just I was able to define my risk and understand where I was going. It just offered just an opportunity, really, because at the end of the day, when the market falls, someone's there to pick it up, right? So just observing how the market picks it up and then creating a strategy around that, which that's just basically how I operate, was able to capitalize.
Someone was asking me the other day about they're like, oh, I've never done any futures trading or margin trading, essentially, and obviously you advise people to have some experience in that type of a trade function before they step in and start doing it. Very doable on lower leverage, but it's one of those things that you need to be very careful of. But
absolutely.
Somebody asked me how do I do it, and it was kind of hard for me to describe how I do it, but I was thinking about inertia.
Yeah.
Inertia, you've got something either goes up or goes down.
Yep.
That's how I actually trade. When I think about how my brain works, I actually watch for those really strong and significant dips or rises in the market, and then wait for a couple of points of data to confirm whether we're hitting that point of inertia where we're actually starting to come back the other way.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can very easily catch on a leverage trade, you can catch 20, 30, 40% on those things relatively quickly. Obviously, it's, again, proceed at your own risk, or I guess it's something that's not for everybody, but it is, that's kind of how I think about it. Can I find that point of inertia when the trade is turning, or when that, that recovery is coming? And you don't always get it right. No, you definitely don't always get it right.
But that's as you sort of said, that risk management piece is so crucial, especially crypto. I mean, it's on the absolute Richter scale when it comes to volatility.
It happens fast. That's why you need to have your take profit orders and your stop losses in place. And my rule of never going to bed with a trade open is it's something that I've got caught out so many times.
Yeah.
You have a trade, I'm up 40% on this trade, it's sweet, I can go to bed. You wake up and you've been liquidated. It's damn. Why did I do that again? Anyway.